Hello students, now you're welcome in online maths class. Just I already told you, keep a NCERT book and a notebook with you. By that you can better understand the concept. As you know, in previous video I have discussed on the topic Introduction to Trigonometry. In that one we discussed what is trigonometry and the ratios of trigonometry, and you know very well ratios are the comparison of the quantities. Okay, so today's topic is there trigonometric ratios of some specific angles. Okay, it means we are going to describe here about the specific angles. Specific angles means those angles which are occurs oftenly. It means mostly they are occurs in our questions. So today we are going to discuss on those angles. How we will find out the values of those angles, we will learn in this video. Okay, so let's start the topic. Now finding the value of trigonometric functions, same thing is there. Some first I will want to tell you which angles occurs mostly. So you know 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. These angles are occurs mostly. So we are going to learn here how we will find out the values of trigonometric ratios for these specific angles. Specific angles are here 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. So see trigonometric ratios of 45 degree. One triangle in front of you, triangle ABC is here. Okay, where angle B is 90 degree. Simple thing, we will let here, and it is a kind of isosceles triangle. It is a kind of isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle you know very well, where two sides are equal. Okay, so angle B is 90 degree. So what is the value of angle A? It is 45, and angle C is also 45 because by the angle sum property. Okay, so in triangle ABC is right angled at B. If one angle is 45, then the other angle is also 45, so that it is an isosceles right angle triangle. Suppose BC is equal to AB is equal to small a. Okay, what we have let here? BC is equal to AB is equal to small a. Then by the Pythagoras theorem we can find out AC or not. AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. So we need to put the value of AB and BC. So it is A square plus A square, that's why we get 2A square, and AC is equal to A under root 2. Got it? Okay, so now we are going to find out the value of 45 degree of all 6 ratios. So for sin 45 degree, you know sin theta is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So what is the perpendicular? It is BC upon hypotenuse is AC. So what is the value of BC? It is small a, and AC just we have find out it is A under root 2. So we have written, and you can see there A and A both are cancelled. So sin 45 is equal to what the value is coming? It is 1 upon root 2. Okay, now second one cos 45. So again you know cos theta is equal to base upon hypotenuse. So AB upon AC, and AB is also small a and AC is A root 2. So we have written here, and A again cancel. So the value of cos 45 is equal to 1 upon root 2. Okay, now third one is tan 45. So tan 45 is equal to And again we need to find first what tan theta is equal to perpendicular upon base. Perpendicular BC and base is AB, so both are same, A and A both are cancelled, that's why tan 45 is equal to 1. Okay, so the if we want to find out the value of cosec 45, so we know that cosec is the reciprocal of sine, so cosec is the reciprocal of sine, so root 2, because 1 upon root 2, the reciprocal of 1 upon root 2 is root 2. Same thing cos 45, and we want to find value of sec 45, so sec 45 is the reciprocal of cos 45, so it will also root 2. And tan 45, the reciprocal of tan is cot, so cot 45 is equal to 1. So by that we can find out the values of all 6 ratios that is belonging with the 45 degree. Okay, so it was the first one. Now second is there 30 degree and 60 degree. So here we will draw an equilateral triangle. Which kind of triangle? Equilateral triangle. Okay, so in equilateral triangle we know that all angles are 60 degree and all sides are equal. Okay, so ABC is an equilateral triangle where angle B 60 degree, A 60 degree and angle C 60 degree. Now we are drawing one perpendicular bisector from the angle A on the BC. The perpendicular bisector means angle ADB is equal to 90 degree, and this bisector is dividing the angle A. So angle A was 60 degree, now it is 30 degree. Okay, I got it. Again I am repeating, we are drawing a perpendicular bisector from the angle A to the opposite side. So angle D is 90 degree and angle BAD is equal to 30 degree because it is the bisector, and angle A is here 60 degree. Okay, now by the Pythagoras theorem we know that AB is equal to here small a and BD is equal to, it is the midpoint, so BD is equal to small a upon 2. What is small a upon 2? Okay, so when we will find out the value of AD, so it will come a under root 3 upon 2. What will come? A under root 3 upon 2. Got it? So see here, ABD is a right triangle at D, the salary told to you, with angle BAD 30 degree and ABD 60 degree. As you know, for finding the trigonometric ratios we need to know the lengths to the sides of the triangle. So AB is equal to 2A, just I told you, that's why BD is equal to A upon 2. Okay, so we have find out here AD square is equal to AB square minus BD square. Okay, so AB is here 2A, that is 4A square, minus A square, that is 3A square. So AD is equal to A under root 3. By Pythagoras theorem we have find out the value of AD, that is A under root 3. Now again we need to apply sin 30, cos 30 and tan 30. Sin theta is equal to perpendicular upon base to side. Perpendicular was here BD upon AB. So BD is here A and hypotenuse is AB, that is 2A. Okay, we have let here the sides are 2A. Okay, if we will let the sides small a here, that's that which concept I had described earlier, so the same values will come. So no need to confuse 2A why we are taking, that's why we are taking, because BD is equal to half BC. So if we will divide, so it will be a long calculation, that's why in place of small a we are taking the sides 2A. Got it? If you want to do by the small a, so you can also solve by using the sides small a. Okay, same values will come, no need to worry. Now sin 30 is equal to BD upon AB, that's why A upon 2 is equal to 1 upon 2. Same thing, we have find out the value of cos 30. It is cos 30 means base upon hypotenuse, so base is AD, that is A under root 3. Okay, upon 2A, so A cancel, that's why it is under root 3 upon 2. Now the same thing, the value of tan 30, it is BD upon AD, perpendicular upon base, and A upon A under root 3, that's why it is 1 upon root 3. So if we want the value of cosec 30, so cosec 30 is the reciprocal of sin 30. The value of cosec 30 is 2. Same thing, the value of cos 30 is reciprocal to sec 30. That's why sec 30 is 2 upon under root 3. And cot 30 is the reciprocal of tan 30. So the value of cot 30 is root 3. Okay. Now similarly, we need to find out the value of 60 degree. For 60 degree, perpendicular will be AD. For 30 degree, perpendicular will be BD. That's I already told you in very first video. Because the opposite side of theta angle is always perpendicular. So when we will take theta as 60 degree, so perpendicular will be AD. But when we will take theta 30 degree, the perpendicular BD. By that procedure, we can find out all the values for all the specific angles. Okay. Now for the same trigonometric ratios of 0 and 90 degree. Case first, when angle A is 0. You can see in case first, when angle is very close to 0 degree. When angle A is very close to 0 degree, you can see in the many figures. First it is 60 degree, then reduce, then reduce, then reduce, then reduce. Okay. So sin A is equal to BC upon AC. What will come? Sin A is equal to BC upon AC. It is very close to 0. Also when angle is very close to 0, AC is nearly the same as AB or not? AC is nearly same as AB. Okay. So the value of cos A is equal to AB upon AC is very close to 1 also. This helps us to see how we can define the values of sin A and cos A when A is equal to 0. It means theta is 0 degree. So we define sin 0 is equal to 0 and cos 0 is equal to 1. Using these we have tan 0 is equal to, it is formula you will learn in next video. Tan 0 is equal to sin 0 upon cos 0, because tan theta is the ratio of sin theta and cos theta. The sin 0 upon cos 0, that is the value of sin 0 is 0 and value of cos 0 is 1. So 0 upon 1, that's also 0. And cot 0 is equal to 1 upon tan 0, and 1 upon 0, it means infinite, not defined. Okay. So sec 0 is equal to 1 upon cos 0, that's why it is 1. And cosec 0 is equal to 1 upon sin 0, which is again not defined because the value of sin 0 is 0. When angle A is 90 degree. Now see what will happen in the case of 90 degree. Now when angle C is very close to 0, angle A is very close to 90. Side AC is nearly the same as side BC, and so sin A is very close to 1. Also when angle A is very close to 90 degree, angle C is very close to 0 and the side AB is nearly 0. So cos A is very close to 0. So we can define sin 90 is equal to 1 and cos 90 is equal to 0. Now the full table just in front of you. Here angles in degrees and the trigonometric ratios are given to you. So sin 0, 0, sin 30, 1 upon 2, sin 45, root 2 upon 2 means 1 upon root 2. Okay, when you will solve it. Sin 60 means root 3 upon 2 and sin 90 means 1. Now sin again values are changed from the reverse order. Cos 0, 1, cos 30, root 3 upon 2, cos 45, root 2 upon 2, same values, whatever 1 upon root 2 you will write here. And it is 1 upon 2 cos 60, and that is cos 90, that is 0. And tan, you know very well tan value, how we will find out? Sine upon cos or from the triangle. So tan 0 is 0, tan 30 is root 3 upon 3 means, otherwise you can write it 1 upon root 3 also. Tan 45 1 and tan 60 60. Sorry, tan 60 is root 3 and tan 90 is not defined because it is 1 upon 0. Now sec 0 is not defined, it is sec, sorry, it is written CCSC, but it is sec, SEC. Okay, no, sorry, it is cosec. Cosec is cosec, it is a short form of cosec, sorry, whatever I was saying. Now CSC is the cosec. Okay, so it is not defined. Cosec 0 is not defined. Cosec 30 is 2, cosec 45 is root 2, and cosec 60 is root 3 by 3 means 2 upon root 3, and cosec 90 is 1. Now sec 0 is 1, sec 30 is means 2 upon root 3. When you will solve it, the 2 upon root 3 will come, and sec 45 is root 2, sec 60 is 2, and sec 90 is not defined. Same thing, cot 0 not defined, cot 30 root 3, cot 45 1, cot 60 root 3 upon 3, and cot 90 is 0. So you need to learn this table or understand the process. How will you find out the values of this one? This was a geometrically process which I told to you. Okay, one more process is there to find out the values that I will tell you later. Okay, so it was the first procedure. You need to learn it. Now the some questions based on this application. So example first, in triangle PQR, right angle at Q and PQ is equal to 3 centimeter and PR is equal to 6 centimeter. Determine angle QPR and angle PRQ. Okay, now here ratio are given and we need to find out the angles. So which side is given? Perpendicular PQ and hypotenuse PR. So what the relation between perpendicular and hypotenuse? What the relation between perpendicular and hypotenuse? That is sine theta or cosec theta. So you can take anyone, either sine or cosec, because both are representing the relation between perpendicular and hypotenuse. So you can see we are taking here sine r. Sine r is equal to PQ upon PR. So sine r is equal to 3 upon 6 because PQ is 3 and PR is 6. So it is 1 upon 2. And you know what is the value of 1 upon 2 in sine? That is 30 degree. You see the table. In 1 upon 2 sine 30. So in place of 1 upon 2 we can write sine 30. That's why angle PRQ is equal to 30 degree. And it is to 90, you know, it is 30. So by angle sum property, angle QPR is 60 degree or not. Okay, so it was the first example. Now the second for you. Evaluate the following. Now question is given to you: 2 sin 30 degree plus 3 cos 60 degree minus 3 tan 45 degree. Okay, so 2 sin 30, same question we need to copy it and we need to put the values of these angles. So sin 30 is 1 upon 2, cos 60 is also 1 upon 2, and tan 45 is 1. So we have put all the values. 2 into 2 both are cancelled. So 1 is there, 3 into 1, that is 3 upon 2, and minus 3. After that we need to take the LCM of all these one and we need to solve. So after solution it is coming here minus 1 upon 2. It is the answer of this evaluation. Okay, so I hope so you have got it, the specific angles values and how will you find this procedure also. It is very important to you because in all the questions angles will be given there and you need to put the values of those one. It is very important for you to learn it. If any kind of problem is there, so you need to ask to me. Okay, I hope so you have understood the today's concept. Regarding any problem, any query, contact to me. Thank you everyone and have a nice day. But don't forget the homework. Homework is there. Solve NCERT exercise 8.2. It is very important to you. Okay, again thank you everyone and have a nice day.